creating custard from scratch? No, not using the store-bought mix. We are going to create it all from the real ingredients, fresh. But why when I got it readily available? We know. It makes a whole lot of difference in taste, flavor, and texture. And I'm sure you will love it. And not to mention, you're going to appreciate its freshness on top of it. Hi, welcome back here on Licks and Bites. This is Hafsa with a new French classic recipe, commonly known as the pastry cream or the custard cream, is the dessert of the day. It is a light, creamy, and a fluffy custard filling. The French call it the Crème Patissiere. It serves as a base for various French desserts and can be used in varied forms, like a light, airy Crème Mousseline or as Crème Diplomat, folding in more whipped cream. Later this week, we shall be baking this lovely pâtisserie and we'll be filling these lovely goodies with our today's recipe, the pastry cream, and finally finishing it with a coat of chocolate over them, making it the perfect crème puffs. But for today's recipe, let's get started now with the Crème Patissiere, aka custard cream. For this recipe, we shall need 2 egg yolks and 2 whole eggs. There are slight variations to this crème filling, where some use just the yolks instead of whole eggs. We will be combining these eggs with some sugar, about 135 grams, which will be 2/3 of a cup. To it, we shall add 40 grams of corn flour or cornstarch, roughly about 1/3 of a cup. Let's whisk in this mixture until fluffy and light. In a saucepan, let's bring to a boil 675 ml of milk. Tip number 1 is to use a saucepan with a thick or heavy bottom. This ensures the mixture that we cook does not get burnt easily. As I'm going to use this dessert as a light filling directly without mixing any whipped cream, I will be using regular milk. If you intend to have a rich custard, you may use full fat too. Let's add some flavor with this beautiful vanilla extract, 2 teaspoons of it. If you have vanilla bean pod or bean paste, you may use it as well. The aroma and the flavor of vanilla will enhance the cream for sure. Once the milk has come to a boil, we shall combine this egg mixture to the hot milk. Now is the right time to mention a bit about tempering. Tempering is the process of combining the hot milk to a custard base without letting the eggs to scramble or curdle as we mix them up. To get this done, we shall add a little of the hot milk into the egg mixture and whisk it thoroughly until both get mixed up. We shall be repeating this process in small batches, 2 to 3 times, whisking constantly until we are sure that the warm milk won't cook the eggs. And And finally, transfer the whole egg mixture to the saucepan of milk back again to cook. Usually, the custard base is made of eggs, sugar and cornstarch in most cases. Sometimes, flour is also used as a thickening agent. Some may go with half and half of flour and cornstarch or just the flour alone. For my fillings, corn flour works the best for me with plain milk, making it a lighter cream, easy for me to use it directly without any additions to it. This mixture needs to be well cooked until it is soft. Tip number 2. Keep whisking the mixture slowly as it cooks. When the milk starts to thicken slightly, start whisking it gently to combine all of the ingredients together and to stop any lump formations in it. Tip number 3. Use a wire whisk with all your muscle power when it starts to thicken. No worry, it won't be so long until it is done. The custard just takes less than 2 minutes once it is almost ready. Once it starts to thicken and there are fewer bubbles and looks soft like a cloud, it is done. And finally, we should be adding a tablespoon of butter to give it a glossy look for our cream. This cream can be used the same day or until 2 days max if kept well in your refrigerator. Tip number 4. Transfer the cooked custard immediately to a flat bowl and spread it out. This is to ensure and stop any further cooking. Tip number 5. To avoid any skin formation on our crème patissiere, we should cover this beautiful cream with a cling film. Remember, you should cover the top layer of the cream and tuck the sides as well. Press the cling film on the surface of the top. Let it touch it. Your crème patissiere is ready to be served directly or to be used in fillings. Don't miss out on our episode on crème puffs next, coming up soon. Thanks again. This is Hafsa reminding you to join us back on our crème puff recipe. Hope you're enjoying our work. If so, a sub will be great by pressing the subscribe button. And don't forget to show us your love by clicking the like button and sharing your valuable comments. We are on other social networks too. Join us on Instagram and Pinterest to see our updates that we share. Thank you. Have a good day.